You've been misled. Heart attacks aren't always like what you see in the movies. Not everyone clutches their chest and collapses. The common image of a heart attack is so deeply ingrained in our minds that we often overlook the fact that this life-threatening event can manifest in numerous ways. The dramatic chest clutching and immediate collapse, sure, that happens. But in many cases the signs are much more subtle and shockingly easily overlooked. We've all heard that prevention is better than cure, right? But here's the twist. When it comes to heart attacks, recognizing the symptoms is part of the prevention. You might be wondering how that's possible. Well, think of it this way. Your body often sends out distress signals well before a heart attack occurs. These signals can be as subtle as a nagging discomfort in your jaw or a vague sense of indigestion. Yes, you heard it right. These seemingly unrelated symptoms could be your body's way of warning you about an impending heart attack. So why is it that we often miss these signs? For starters, we're conditioned to believe that a heart attack is always a dramatic event, with unmistakable symptoms. But the reality is far from this. A heart attack can be a quiet event, with symptoms so mild that they are often mistaken for common ailments. Moreover, these signs can vary greatly from person to person. Some people might experience severe chest pain while others might feel a strange discomfort in their arms or back. For some it might be an unusual fatigue or shortness of breath. The variations are endless, making it all the more crucial to understand and recognize these signs. The bottom line is this: heart attacks don't always announce their arrival with a bang. Sometimes they sneak up on you, quietly and stealthily, masked as everyday discomforts. If you're not vigilant, you might miss these signs and delay seeking medical help. The reality is, heart attacks can be silent killers. It's time to uncover the truth. What if your body was trying to warn you about an impending heart attack a month in advance? An unsettling thought, isn't it? But the truth is, your body often does send out distress signals, and it's crucial to heed them. Let's delve into the 9 warning signs of a heart attack, as outlined by Ochsner Health. First off, fatigue. Not just your run-of-the-mill tiredness after a long day, but an inexplicable wave of exhaustion that could hit you even after a full night's sleep. It's your body's way of saying it's not getting enough oxygen-rich blood. Next up, abdominal pain. Now, this isn't your typical stomach ache. It's a discomfort that often feels like heavy pressure, almost as if an elephant decided to take a nap on your stomach. This is due to the heart struggling to pump blood efficiently. Thirdly, shortness of breath. This doesn't mean getting winded after a quick sprint. It's a sudden unexplained breathlessness, even when you're sitting still, a sign of your heart not receiving enough oxygen. The fourth sign is sleep disturbances. If you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night for no apparent reason or struggling to fall asleep, it could be a warning. Next, we have indigestion or a feeling of heartburn. While it's common to experience this after a spicy meal, if it happens frequently without a clear cause, it might be a signal from your heart. The sixth sign is increased anxiety. If you're feeling unusually anxious, it could be your body's way of signaling a problem. The seventh sign is weakness. If you suddenly feel weak in your arms or legs for no apparent reason, it's time to pay attention. Next, there's dizziness and lightheadedness. This seemingly harmless symptom could be a sign that your heart isn't pumping blood effectively. And lastly, cold sweats. If you're breaking out in a cold sweat for no apparent reason, it could be more than just nerves. It could be your heart calling out for help. These signs are your body's distress signal. Don't ignore them. The key is to stay vigilant and listen to your body. It knows when something's up. And remember, when in doubt, seek medical attention. It's better to be safe than sorry. Meet the survivors who live to tell their tale because they listen to their bodies. Let's dive into some real stories from heart attack survivors who initially brushed off their symptoms as minor issues. Their experiences shed light on the importance of recognizing atypical symptoms and seeking timely medical assistance. Consider the story of a survivor who felt a strange discomfort in the chest, jaw, and arms. He chalked it up to fatigue from a long day at work, but soon discovered it was a warning sign from his heart. He acted swiftly, reached out to medical professionals, and was able to receive timely treatment. Then there was a woman who experienced what she believed to be indigestion, accompanied by a vague sense of unease. She decided to get it checked out and was shocked to learn that she was having a heart attack. Her decision to listen to her body and not dismiss the unusual sensations saved her life. Another survivor experienced a sudden, sharp back pain. He initially thought he had just pulled a muscle, but something didn't feel right. He sought medical help and was taken into surgery just in time to prevent a major heart attack. These stories underscore the significance of listening to our bodies and not brushing off unusual sensations. Heart attack symptoms can often be mistaken for less serious conditions, leading to delay in treatment. It's crucial to remember that time is a critical factor when dealing with heart attacks. The sooner you seek medical attention, the better your chances of survival and recovery. And let's not forget, heart attacks can happen to anyone, regardless of age, gender, or lifestyle. The survivors we've discussed ranged from the active and health-conscious to those with a history of heart disease. Their experiences are a stark reminder that heart attacks don't discriminate, so pay close attention to your body. If something feels off, don't hesitate to seek medical help. It might just save your life. Their experiences are a stark reminder that heart attacks don't discriminate. Did you know that heart attack symptoms can be different for women? This might come as a surprise, but it's true. Heart attacks, often depicted as a sudden, crushing chest pain, don't always present the same way in women. Women may experience atypical symptoms, which are often overlooked or mistaken for less serious conditions. Instead of the classic chest pain, women might feel discomfort in the neck, jaw, shoulder, upper back, or abdomen. Some women describe it as pressure or tightness, not necessarily pain. For instance, let's consider the story of Linda, a heart attack survivor. She woke up one morning with a severe case of what she thought was indigestion. It was a strange, unsettling feeling, but Linda brushed it off, thinking it was something she ate. As the day wore on, the discomfort continued, accompanied by a lingering fatigue that was unusual for her. It wasn't until she collapsed that she realized something was seriously wrong. Then there's Sarah, another survivor who experienced a sudden intense pain in her jaw and a strange sensation in her left arm. No chest pain, no shortness of breath, just an unusual, persistent discomfort. It wasn't until she collapsed at work that the reality of her situation became clear. Unfortunately, these stories aren't uncommon. Many women dismiss their symptoms, attributing them to stress or fatigue, but heart disease is the #1 killer of women, leading to 1 in 3 deaths each year. That's approximately 1 woman every minute. So, it's crucial to listen to your body and never dismiss any unusual sensations. If you're feeling off, seek medical help immediately. And remember, heart disease doesn't discriminate. It affects people of all ages, genders, and backgrounds. Heart attacks aren't just a man's problem, they're everyone's problem. Knowing the warning signs is the first step, but what can you do to protect your heart? Let's dive into that. Firstly, maintaining a balanced, heart-friendly diet is essential. Include fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats in your meals. Regular physical activity, at least 30 minutes a day, can also help keep your heart in good shape. Don't forget to schedule regular checkups with your doctor. Regular screenings can help catch any potential issues early, giving you the best chance at effective treatment. Stress management is another crucial factor. Find activities that relax and rejuvenate you. It could be reading, meditating, or even just taking a walk in nature. Finally, if you smoke, consider quitting. Smoking can significantly increase your risk of heart diseases. Remember, it's never too early to start caring for your heart. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your health. We've journeyed through the oft misunderstood world of heart health, unmasking the hidden warning signs of a heart attack that your body may signal a month before. We've heard real-life stories from survivors who mistook their symptoms for other issues, emphasizing the importance of listening to one's body and not dismissing unusual sensations. We've also shed light on how heart attacks impact women, a topic that demands more awareness. And finally, we've discussed some measures to protect your heart and reduce the risk of heart attacks. Remember, recognizing these warning signs and seeking immediate medical help can be life-saving. It's crucial to stay vigilant and mindful of your body's signals. After all, your health is your greatest wealth. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned for more life-saving content.